Here we go. Welcome back to the Nashville Predators quest for the cup here. We had a 3-1 series lead. We blew it. Now, I got a little aggravated because I know how this game works and I know that the 3-1 series lead is scripted to oftentimes the team with the 3-1 series lead to blow the 3-1 series lead. It happened to Tampa as well. They lost. They were up 3-1. They blew the 3-1 series lead. We were up in the series 3-1. We blew our 3-1 series lead. Um, but for the sake of being in character and, you know, doing this franchise mode, I mean, what do we got to do to ensure that we don't blow a lead, right? Um, you look at what we did in the playoffs, our offense actually was really good. It's not going to show us the playoff stats anymore, I guess. Maybe if we go to edit lines, possibly. Yeah, okay, here we go. So Arvidsson, 4 goals, 8 assists, 10 points in 17 games. Duchesne, 6 goals, 9 assists. Arvidsson, 5 goals, 10 assists. DeBrusk 5-7, Galchenyuk 6-7, Forsberg 2-6, Tolvanen 6-2. We're actually gonna call him back up here and bring Forsberg back down there. Appleton 3-3, Sissons 5-4. Fish. Overall, our depth, it worked out okay. Not as well as I would have liked. Um, Defensively, Yossi a +10, Ellis a +12, Fabro +4, Ekholm -7. Bunning +11, and Anderson -3, because the way I had the lines was like this, and I thought, putting Fabro with his +3, would work. Now our big problem is going to be the off season here, and I believe so. We don't have to worry about Arvidsson, don't have to worry about Duchesne, don't have to don't have to worry about Johansson. We do have to worry about signing DeBrusk. Galchenyuk we probably won't take back, even though he does kind of fit here. We'll see by the offseason if he grew at all or not. Tolvanen we got to make sure we sign. Appleton don't even have to worry about. Don't even have to worry about Sissons. Fisher, again, another guy we could take back if we want to, but I don't see necessarily a reason to bring him back. Um, he's a good, depth fourth liner here. I mean, that's pretty much it. Glendening, probably not going to sign him. 79 overall, 2.1 mil. And Forsberg, we don't have to worry about, and we might actually end up using Forsberg as trade bait. Defensively, don't have to worry about Yossi. He's locked in. Fabro, we do have to sign. He's definitely going to get signed. We don't have to worry about Ellis. Don't have to worry about Benning. Don't have to worry about Ekholm. And don't have to. So the only guy we actually have to worry about is a guy we do have to sign, which is nice. Rene, I mean, it'd be nice to get him his Stanley Cup. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. He's 38, 83 overall. I think we just don't re-sign him, unfortunately. I'd love to keep the guy. He's one of my favorite goalies, and he played really well in the playoffs for us. 9/11 save percentage. That's the best goaltending I've ever got in EA playoff sim, so that's nice. But Saros here. Don't know if we're going to take Saros back either. We might look for 2 completely new goalies. I'm not sure. I always struggle with year 2 because I always feel like, you know, we could take kind of a more rebuild route, or we could stay the same, or we could try to add pieces for a cup run. And the way this is right now, it's looking like we might need a few more pieces in order to get that cup run. But I don't. We'll see when we get there. We're going to go to the draft, find out who wins the cup, Edmonton or Washington. Washington wins the cup, of course. That would mean Henrik Lundqvist, and they do. And Henrik Lundqvist gets his first Stanley Cup of his career. That'd be a nice way to go out. Maybe he retires, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. He typically in these games does not retire. So Forsberg would be nice if we could get like a top 10 pick in the draft. I don't think we actually, I think I kind of forgot to do scouting. We're going to stop the sim here if it'll actually stop. Okay, draft interviews. I mean, we're not going to get any of these top guys. I mean, the most highest I could see us going is if we do make a trade is getting the 10th play style. How you play on the ice. I don't really do the draft interviews most of the time, but we will. We'll see. A couple of years away, competing. Skills. See what strengths he has. It's got to be my skating. So he's a good skater, which I don't know how much that matters in this game. So, yeah. All right. So he's a left winger. He's ranked 10. I don't think we're gonna go ahead do this. We can't scout, obviously. It's too late for that. I forgot to do that. That's on me. And now we're kind of going into this draft blindly. I would like to see if we could get rid of Forsberg, though, since he doesn't really fit on our team. And he's getting paid quite a bit of money. If we could get the 10th, or maybe we just settle for the 11th here. Colorado, what would you be willing to take here? Now I know Forsberg's trade value is terrible. However, so we got the 28th overall pick. If we throw in our round 2, and maybe we go ahead and ship off 2023 round 3, as well as this is kind of a lot here. Another round 2 from 2024. We're gonna reject that. That's understandable. We're trying to get a round 1 pick here. Keep in mind, I don't want to give up both my round 2s though from this year. I will give them another round 3. Trade rejected. This is basically future considerations at this point. I have 2026 round 1. I can do that. Okay, so that went through. So Forsberg, I don't think we got fleeced there just because Forsberg's not really a guy that we. So Gauthier got or Gunther, whatever his name is, got taken at 9th. So now I'm kind of going into this draft blindly because I forgot to scout. So, center's still here. That would be nice to take a center. 5'11". Strength's harder shot. His weakness is his character, but that's fine. We're going to take this guy here. 61. I mean, that's not bad. You look at Roy's 60 or Waugh. Come to 68. Zykov is 81, 82, 83. 63, 65, 84, 70. Wow, what a draft class. So I think we might. I mean, would have been nice to get one of those 80 overalls, huh? I want to see who. So all these guys, 70 overall. All these guys are better. 78. We don't really need defensemen per se. 79 Hadar. 81, 80, 57, 59, 60, 62, 78. So we definitely could have made a better choice there, but let's go ahead and make our pick. Our second pick of the first round here. 4 years NHL ETA. Got no report on him. Alright, yeah, here we go. Our scouted guys. Okay. It's not letting me look at them anymore, I guess. That's fine, whatever. This game. It's not letting me look at, like, the stuff I just brought up. So I'm confused. Yeah, it's not letting me do it anymore. Bring up their info. So I'm, again, just kind of blindly doing this. Don't want to go with another center. We could go with the right wing. He's probably not going to be too good. 28th, he's ranked 47, so. But give it a shot. Maybe it's a steal. 60 overall. Not mad about it. Pick 61 over here. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what other guys got. And there's a 70 in there. Yeah, I'm not too upset about it. But anyways, let's make our next pick here. I think we're going to go with, I think the last guy we went with was a left wing. So I think we are going to go with a right winger here. See if we could try to form the line of the future. See how this works out for us. 58, not bad. All our guys are kind of in the same range. Not terrible. So I'm not too upset with this. It's not a terrible draft. Scouted. We got any scouted guys left? Pick our way is 152nd overall. We could go with this guy right here. Another 61 overall. So all our guys are pretty close in overalls, which is kind of nice, actually. I do hope they. No one took this defenseman, so we'll take advantage of that. He's ranked pretty high, 52. I mean, we're getting as our last pick of the draft, so not terrible. Our first round we could have got somebody a little better, but I'm going in with the mindset with these guys that they all have high ceilings. They have a low floor, but they're going to have high ceilings. That's the mindset I'm going to have here. So all expiring. So we got Fabro, DeBrusk, Tolvanen, Fisher, and I think, to be honest, these are the only guys I'm actually going to sign. We have 36 million cap space, so we should be fine. So Fabro here, if we could get him to a nice $6 million deal. Might be a little overpaying, but for an elite defenseman at 23 years old, I'm going to give him some money. DeBrusk is another guy I do want to give a good contract to ensure that he signs. 5.5, and Tolvanen is probably going to ask for not that much. Now I want to try to get him. That's a big difference, though. I want to try to get him for 2 years. Yeah, his price goes up a lot the more years you give him. Uh, Maybe in solid 3 mil for 3 years, Fisher. I feel like that's fair. Goaltending wise, now this is where we have to make some decisions. Rene, let's see. I mean, 2.2 million isn't terrible. It's not going to eat up our cap. And Saros is a little expensive for a guy who really didn't play too hot in playoffs. So I think we might go to free agency with the goaltending market and see what we can pick up. We go to our unsigned as well. We got no goalies. Our skaters here, though. Look at these guys, 61, 61, 60, 60, 58, 58. I would like to get some of these guys that have not been signed on some deals, especially these guys that are almost going to be free agents. Get these guys up here. And then, of course, I want to get the guys that have not been signed. Some offers as well. And you. And this is that defenseman we got. We're going to let him grow, play in the juniors, and we'll sign him at the last year of his before he's a free agent. So we got DeBrusque, we got Rene, we got Tolvanen, we got Fabro, we got Fisher. Okay, and then we got all these guys coming in. Solid. That's all I wanted to resign in resign phase. I do want to try to pick up some free agents. Hopefully the goalie markets are really good. So we got 15 million cap space. Again, I don't really know who we're gonna go after here. We do need a starting goalie. Don't want somebody extremely old per se, except Klunquist would be cool. We definitely Saros probably is our best option because if you look at the young guys here, I mean, it's him, Riddick, and Olmark. Saros is probably the best option. Lindgren down here, 79 overall, probably wouldn't work out too well. So I think we might have to stick with Saros here. He is asking for 4.3 mil, but no other teams are interested. So I want to see if we could get away with 4.7 mil for the guy. All right, and definitely want to get some bottom six guys if we can. Definitely want to go after guys on cheaper deals for sure. Forward line 4 would be nice to have if we can get it. He is in a UFA, so 3.2 mil for 2 years I feel like is fair for him. Go ahead and pick up possibly a right winger here. Maybe Bobby Ryan works. If he works, forward line 4, that's not a bad contract for a veteran player. 2.4 we'll give him. Come down here to the left wing now. I mean, not too many left wingers available, which is probably a good thing. Oh wait, I'm on left defense. I meant to be on left wingers. I hate that it shows the left defense, right defense instead of just defense. It confuses me every time. But anyway, let's look for some left wingers. Ovechkin, man, 95 overall. Wow, it's pretty solid for the big man. Tanner Pearson, Athanasio would actually, if he fit somewhere, which we don't know, so I don't know if I want to take a chance on that. Tanner Pearson would actually not be too bad either. Athanasio's 26. If he did fit somewhere, that would be awesome. Sanford fits on forward line 1. He's probably not going to be a first liner for us, so I think we're going to go ahead and Try to get Tanner Pearson here, 3.4. And I think that's going to do it for our free agency. We got Bobby Ryan, we got Saros back, we got Tanner Pearson, got Rodriguez. All right, now let's stop here for a second. How much cap space we got left? 5.3 million. So if we go to affordable, right? If we can get a guy here that fits our like Soderstepon would be really, really nice. Char, I don't think I want to pay you that much money, buddy, at 44 years old. That's wow. What a guy. And he's, I mean, I'm only a season in. Like in real life, that dude's crazy. Connor Brown fits on line 2. 27. If you fit on line 2, you could get +3 on that. That probably, help him out. Bjorkstrand. This top 6 forward lines, it'd be risky to go after. Ooh, Carlo. He's young. He's 24. But we don't need defensemen. We just don't. Sorensen at 29 fits on line 4 at an 81. That's not bad. It's also really not that bad of a contract. Cahoon. Penalty kill. Raffle. Forward line 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Hino Stroza. I think not Cahoon. I think Sorensen would be a decent guy to have. We're gonna go ahead and offer him 3 mil. And with defensemen, if we can get, we probably could have got away with signing a defenseman that fits our team, but we don't, overall wise, we don't need any more defensemen. Our defense should be fine. I'm hoping. So we're gonna try to get these lines together and see what we can do with this team. I don't know, man. I mean, the simming in this game is always pretty random, so you're not really guaranteed to make the playoffs every year, but let's go ahead and see what kind of chemistry we could get out of this. Okay. Sorensen. So Pearson does kind of work there. There's Tolvanen right here. Man. I mean, it's kind of the same as last year, really. Would love for it to be better. He works great there. He works better here. I think we should stick with the 2+3s, because then you're giving Arvidsson the +3 and Tolvanen sticking with that +3 as well. And Duchesne still gets his +3 as well, so. Fisher works good there. Appleton works fine there. Pearson not as well, but still good. Oh man, this guy works on line 2 like crazy. How old is he? 24. We might want to try to grow him actually. +3, he's playing like an 80, which isn't great. But Bobby Ryan kind of ruins this line. So that's not good. Do we have any scratch players? We got scratch Rodriguez and Cousins. He works on the second line as well. You could also put him here. Sorensen doesn't work there. He works best on line 2. How old is Sorensen? 29 already. He's probably not going to grow. I'd like to try to grow this guy here if we can. Ooh, Fisher with the +3 at 24 years old. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Give this kid the +1. Fisher the +3. So Bobby Ryan. Not that it was a bad signing, but it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Then we still have Cousins as well down here. I want to see if he does anything better. I mean, you get him a +3 at the first line, but that's about it. We're gonna stick with good old Sorensen here. It'd be nice if either him or Rodriguez, or if Pearson just fit down here. You know, that'd be nice. But it's whatever. Oh my God, Fabro's an 87 now, man. With that +3, that's gonna be huge. Ellis is an 88. Get him the +3 down there with Benning. Unless we can get Anderson the +3. Yes, sir. And as for goaltending, I mean, the same. Pretty much exactly the same. Hopefully, this works out for us. I don't see any reason it wouldn't. It's kind of the same team as last year, honestly, with our defense getting higher overalls. So, don't need Stone. Okay, let's see how the first month goes with this team here. Nice. Good first game. Not a good second game though. Like I said, it's very kind of random sometimes in this game. 7-2 loss. 5-3 loss. Our defense isn't doing. Yep. Okay. The +3 on the first line with a 90 and an 87, I guess, isn't doing much. Might be our second line because they're lower overall, but there's games where we're not really letting in goals. I'll also check the goalie stats. Maybe we turn off automatic rotations and play the better goalie for majority of the games. Good string of games there, though. So 7-4-1 after the first month. It's not bad. Let's take it into 2 months. Oh man, 3 losses in a row there. Might have to stop the sim. I don't want us to be hovering around 500. I want us to be in a good position. Yeah, hold on a second. It's going to sim past the game against Detroit, isn't it? No, 4-13-2. Wow, they're struggling. What is going on, man? I feel like we should be at least a little bit better. I mean, how are you guys doing? -3, -6, -4. So our first line is not getting it done. Which is kind of annoying. -2, -6. So our first defensive pair even is just not getting it done. Fabro and Josi. And goaltending. 896. 826. But he's only played 1 game. Oh, I messed up. I know why. I know what's going on. I forgot in the playoffs because I had to put Rene in. There we go. Rene hasn't been playing. But he didn't even have a good game in the game he came in on, so. Here's what I'm thinking as well with all this. Our first line is not doing too hot, and their overalls aren't great. So maybe it's time to look for a new coach. I don't know, but the coach really does wonderful things for this defense. Fabro's going to be insane. go ahead and look at the AHL over here. Where's Askarov, man? Maybe we look to get a new coach here. Or maybe we look to develop a new coach. That would be coaching staff. We're looking for better than a 75. I don't think we're going to find it. If we find a low overall guy, we could always, who fits better, we could always grow him in the AHL, I think is a way it works. And then call him up to coach our NHL team, which is overall gets a little better. But I'm not seeing anybody who is going to be a better team fit than the guy we already have. So I think we stick with the guy we got. Nine, 8-2, not a great record. Let's go up to January here. Wow, 4-0 loss to a 4-13 team. One loss to the Flames there. It's 12-10-2. I mean, 6-4 loss. Again, hovering around 500, and that's not what you want. The damn Oilers, man. Oh, they added Ottawa's rebrand finally into the game. I just noticed that. I don't think that was there in our first season, was it? We're sitting in 4th, 5th in our division because we keep winning games and then we keep losing games. Now we're in 6th. So yeah, we gotta trade, make changes. I don't want to not be a playoff team. Yeah. No, I'm good. No. Man, I mean, Bobby Ryan could definitely get traded out of here. For sure. He doesn't really help our team at all. I would like a guy who does help our team. top 6. Bottom 6. I mean, we could try that. 1-for-1 deal. We'd be taking on more salary, but again, Bobby Ryan does not fit on our team. Tanner Pearson might be a guy we could also to get rid of, but I don't know. But if Athanasio could fit better than Bobby Ryan did, I think we got ourselves a winning trade here. Let's see. There's one there. Just out of curiosity, what happens if we take him out and put Cousins in? There goes the +1. Oh yeah, he's the one that only really fits on the first line. So we could probably move on from Cousins as well. If we put Trent in there. So we need Appleton. But that's better than having Trent in there on the third line. Again, Cousins now we could look to get rid of maybe. We might not make the playoffs this year, which I'm not happy about. But what can you do? Cousins. Beagles getting paid $3 million right there. How much is Cousins making? 1.5. One, dude, come on, man. Whoops. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. All defensive pairing. Quite far off in value. I'll give you a 7th with this. From next season. Okay. I wasn't that far off in value then. Now, we should make sure he fits first. Out. Ellis might be big trade bait here to get someone who will fit on our first lines offensively and be higher overall as well. Because maybe us go with a center here. All our guys like only fit on the top 2 lines, man. What if we put Alice in Stockholm? Ooh. And then what if I set up Benning? Boom, baby. Nemeth. Because if you put Benning there, it goes on to a +1. You can't get that +3 on the second line. So, what? What? Slurpee? Sweet, thanks. So he gives, Nemeth gives us the +3 here. So now we got +3 across all our defensive pairings. So that actually worked out really well. And who's the guy we got scratched? Benning, right? Yeah, so Benning could get traded. I need somebody for this first overall line. We might, I mean, he fits on line 2, but not. Who out of this can get traded? Arvidsson, maybe? Because he doesn't. I think Arvidsson's going to be our trade bait. But I don't think his overall's high enough to get us somebody crazy for our first line. I know I just put Anthony on the first line because he gives a +3 to that first line still as well. And it would be cool to see if he can kind of grow a little bit. Nick Cousins already going down, huh? We just don't have the overall on the first line. We just need better overall on that first line. I don't think we're going to make playoffs this year, boys. Ooh, he's 62 now. What was he? 61? 62, so that's good. Johansson. I mean, all our best guys are defensemen. It's really a problem here, to be honest. Could you imagine if he fit all forward lines? That would be a risk. They want Arvidsson. It's cheaper for them. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. I got to really think about what I'm doing here. Again, we could also go for a new first line center that's a higher overall than an 85. Sam Reinhart would be so nice if he fit there. Top 6. He's really expensive. That would be so risky. That'd be very risky. Maybe they want Benning as well. Ooh, they are interested in Benning, actually. Oh, man, that could either... Oh, fuck, I did the best. I got edit lines now. That could be either the best possible thing for us or the worst possible thing for us. Put the Brusque back down here. That's so close to a +5, dude. Both of these are pretty close. Who do we have? It was Fisher, right? Yeah. Oh man, that might have worked out pretty well for us. Now we gotta fix this again. There we go. He actually fits better on line number 2. But Duchesne doesn't fit at line number 1. -3 on both lines. So, all right, let's get to the trade deadline. Hopefully, we can win some games. I don't know though. It doesn't look like it based on what we've been seeing. It's a good win. Again, that 87 instead of the 85 at our first line center could be a big difference. Get out of here. 4-2 loss. Offense not scoring goals. 3-0 loss. Again, offense not scoring. We got the 4-0 win, but then an overtime loss. There's a win. There's a win. I think we're simming better. I think that's for sure simulating better than what it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boys. That Reinhart trade was huge for the regular season, and it's going to be huge in the playoffs, too. There we go. Big time trade. Big time trade. Still losing to those better teams, but I mean, I feel like we're simming better than what we. Oh, 6-1-5-4. Maybe not. As soon as I start talking, man. Conservative buyer. Enter trade deadline. Almost hit continue simming. So here we go with the trade deadline. What are we interested in giving up? Got Reinhart now. Our top 6 are good. They're not great. I would love to have a much better winger or up there, right winger up there on the first line, but you know, it's whatever. Our bottom 6 though, man, our bottom 6 needs to be better. Fine trade. Mesnikov. I don't want Nielsen though, that's for sure. Does he fit in the bottom 6? Forward line 3, he does. Listen, if you could take that out of there. Oh. They just traded Damn. You really gotta be fast with this, man. That would have been probably the best trade we could have got. Who's this Eli guy? '80 overall, forward line 3. 60 overall at 19. It's not bad. Okay. So Tanner Pearson's out. Who else? Sorensen and try to get somebody better. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I turned it off. Well. I don't know what else we could do here. What's his stats? 907 save percentage, which stat 897, not great. Ingram, how you doing down there? 926. Definitely no more Rene after this year, I don't think. Ingram's gonna come up. I don't know what else we could do. We just got rid of Tanner Fuson, and again, that could have been a bad trade. Maybe we go after one of these big name guys. Hornquist. Wow. He's going to be pretty good. I hope. Okay. $2024 round 1? No, that's too much. Round 4. And this year round 5. Wow, okay. Well, along with round 7 from this year. Rookie skaters. No, no, no. Of course they would. Of course they would. Patrick Hornquist, welcome to Nashville. That's all the trades we're doing. Nothing else. I don't know. We'll see if this works. I could have completely messed this up, but also I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and edit our lines here. Sam Reinhart, man, 76 points, good for him. A lot of assists. So let's oh, that gives us the +3 there, +3 there. Except Fisher works better there. Hornquist only 83. He's getting paid quite a bit. I mean, overall, I think this makes our team better. 2019, 23 and 21, 12 and 17. Yeah, overall, I think this makes our team better, to be honest. Every time I gotta do this. There we go. Alright, hopefully it works out. We're gonna get to the end of the season, and then that's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully we sim out the rest of the season really well. Shootout loss. That's how we're starting it out. Not my favorite way to start it out, but let's see. Nice. Ooh, 4-2 loss. 6-1 win though. Good bounce back. Damn. And we're a wild card spot. Oh my god, I think I messed up. Come on. So many +3s, especially on defense. We shouldn't be letting in so many goals, I feel like. And then our offense can't score when our defense and goaltending is good. Come on, man. Come on. We gotta clinch here. We gotta clinch here. Gotta clinch here. I don't think we are clinching right now. Come on. Yes, yes. Yes, we clinched. Finished the season with a 9-4 loss, but we clinched. And I think we're second in our division. Sam Reinhart, 98 points. Welcome to Nashville, buddy. Good to have you. Pretty good season. We're going to have to go up against Colorado in round number 1. Let's take a look at the player stats here. Wow. Good season for Sam Reinhart. 98 points, 24 goals, 74 assists, a plus 26. Duchesne, 50 assists, 29 goals. There's a Hornquist, buddy. Those were good trades. 36 goals. Let's go. Tolvanen also, let's sort by goals here. Hornquist with 36, Fisher with 30, Tolvanen with 30, Duchesne with 29, Reinhart with 24, DeBrusk with 23, and then under that, Appleton 18, Sisson 16, Athanasiou 14, Yossi 13, Rodriguez 11, Sorensen 11, Trennan 11, Ellis 11, Eli 9, Ekholm 7, Fabro 6, Anderson 4, Nemeth 3, and then, go to our goaltending here. He only played. I turned auto-rotate goalie back on, right? Soros played a big majority of the games. 66 games played, 35, 24, and 6. The 903 save percentage, not great. 288 goals against. Rene also not great. Soros had 3 shutouts. Rene had 1. And I want to see. I don't know why I went down. I should have just went up, I feel like. Goaltending in general. Okay, so Carter Hart, amazing. Samsonov, amazing. Vasilevsky, good. Everybody's still on their normal teams for goalies. Shesterkin's played really well. And then after... Sorry, this is going... I want to go by save percentage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, minimum... Minimum 20 games. Minimum... Yeah, I'll do minimum 30 games. Samsonov 922, Carter Hart 921, Holtby 920, Merzlikins 917, Blackwood 917, Gibson 917, Vasilevsky 916, Shesterkin 940. Okay, so goaltending isn't just always bad in this game. I just don't really get the good goaltending sim in this game. Anyways, let's go skaters. Points. McDavid, 103. Reinhart, second in the league in points with 98. McDavid's the only one who broke 100. And Reinhart right there, 98. Second in the league. Best pickup ever, I feel like I've ever had in a GM mode for one season so far, at least. 98 points for Reinhart. Good stuff. But look at the goals for both McDavid and Ovechkin here. Just sort by this. 55 for both of them. Wow. Draisaitl 48, Eichel 47, Matthews had 46, McKinnon had 45, Sagan 43, Kane 42, Svechnikov 40, then Malkin with 38, Laine with 37, and here Hornquist down here with 36. Good stuff to see from him. And then if you go down a little bit further past all these guys like Stamkos, Sada, Giroux, go down a little bit further, you get Fisher and Tolvanen, both 30-goal scorers. So our offense was really good. If we look at just defensemen here, in terms of points, John Carlson with 80, Downey with 73, Yossi is third with 69 points. Good for him. our team, our players are really good. Everything's good except our goaltending. If we look at goals, though, Bufflin, Carlson, McCarr, Jones, Doughty, Burns, Butcher, Yossi's right up there with them. Pretty close up on all these guys. So really, our team is looking phenomenal, especially going into the playoffs. Excited to see what Sam Reinhart can do. And the playoffs will be in the next episode of the franchise mode. So be sure to watch out for that. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.
Us, we're working it all. I guess